A top-notch con artist knows how to make money. A man was dealt a bad hand of cards. With a gentle rub of his hand, the cards magically changed, and as expected, he won. This scene was witnessed by the boss, Pete. The man was then beaten up and ended up in the hospital. When his teammates saw his miserable state, they decided to step in and avenge him. This boss, Pete, had many businesses and was extremely ruthless in his methods. Morgan discovered that Pete often went to a roadside stall to buy magazines. And what's more, Pete was a huge movie buff. Mickey quickly came up with a brilliant plan. He had Danny and Stacy featured on the cover of a movie magazine. Sure enough, Pete picked up the magazine. Soon, Danny drove a luxury car to the hotel where Pete was staying. Pete recognized him as the star on the magazine cover, and after a little chat, they became friends. That night, Mickey and Morgan disguised themselves as investors and went to the casino. Morgan deliberately caused a drunken scene, and the three of them ended up in the office. Mickey pretended to want to kick Morgan out, saying that with his drinking habit, he was bound to cause trouble sooner or later. They claimed that their business could turn 100,000 into 1 million in a single day, and they had no trouble finding investors. This piqued Pete's interest. He had no idea that the movie industry could be so profitable and wanted to invest, but he needed to see how the money could be made. The next day, Pete saw a large poster of Stacy. Stacy and a group of extras were already waiting there. Seeing how well Danny got along with the star, Pete felt reassured. After a day of filming, Danny received a large sum of money. He gave Pete 200,000 and said that there was a big business opportunity coming up. Investing in a movie, it would cost 10 million pounds, and they could immediately get a copyright fee of 20 million pounds in return. Pete immediately took out 2 million pounds for the investment. Once they got the money, they started planning their escape. Morgan installed a blood pump on Danny, and Mickey reminded Danny to fall down as soon as he heard gunshots and not to cause any extra trouble. On that day, Mickey pretended to discuss the script with Pete. Danny walked in angrily and said that Morgan had run away with the money. Seeing that the moment was right, Mickey pulled out a pistol. Unexpectedly, Danny improvised some extra actions. Pete stepped forward and fired 2 more shots, and Danny actually got hit by the 2 bullets. After Pete left, Mickey quickly rushed Danny to the hospital. Fortunately, it didn't hit any vital parts, and Danny managed to survive.